And we are back, you're chatting with John P. Today, I'm going to be talking to you, actually we're going to be chatting about a Tag Heuer watch that is kind of leaked, but kind of not. I'm going to tell you an interesting story, but certainly I think this is going to be a Basel release, and an interesting story nonetheless on how I found it, and I think this is exclusive. No one is talking about this. But first, like and subscribe, do all that stuff. It really keeps me making content for you, and also leave comments below because I do enjoy having little conversations with you. So let's talk about it, guys. This Tag Heuer watch that you see right here, I'm hoping that I can be the one to leak this, because here's what was happening. Now, by the way, if this is somehow some type of model that I missed in the past, which I don't think so because it has the new logo, let me know in the comments below and I'll look foolish. But I don't think so because it is confirmed by an AD that it was on a kind of a feeler price list. They put these things out before Basel. Anyway, so basically I was on Tag Heuer's website yesterday, Sunday night, and I was just floating through their watch models because that's what I do on Sunday nights. I float through watch brands that I don't like and look for anomalies, right? No, I'm just kidding. So I was just floating through it. I was looking at some Autavias, and the thing is, I found a page that you could only get to if you got to it from Google or from the index of the website, and you could not get to this page from any links actually inside the Tag Heuer website. And what you see is, you saw kind of a timeline of Autavia, the Autavia lineage of that subline in the Tag Heuer or Heuer brand, and I found this snippet on the timeline, and I took a picture, and now I can't seem to find the page just less than 12 hours later, which I'm fairly certain that a web developer put that in by accident, forgot to hide the page from being indexed by Google, and now what we see is this Tag Heuer Autavia ISOGRAPH. I think it's an ISOGRAPH. The picture's kind of blurry. It might also be the 180 graph, but that would not make sense. The ISOGRAPH would make sense for the name because dive watches, which this is, you can see by the dive bezel, they're typically ISO rated when they are of quality, and there's a few different ISO ratings depending on the depth and the other types of elements they can be exposed to if you're not familiar with ISO rated watches. And so what do you guys think about this? I think that this watch is actually pretty attractive, and certainly Tag Heuer does as well if they're releasing it. What I like about it is the bezel does not seem to be as shiny as the ceramic bezels that they're currently using in their Aqua Racer line. It has the date window at the 6 o'clock, which is interesting for a dive watch. It certainly shows that they're trying not to be totally like Tudor or Rolex, though it is very interesting because it does look a lot like a Tudor Black Bay 58. It's got that vintage dive watch feel. I'm guessing that they're probably going to be releasing this in a 40mm size, though we'll have to wait for the release, if this actually is a release watch, to see what they say about this. But it's also a chronometer, right? So Tag Heuer typically has more approachable price points, and to have a chronometer that's probably ISO rated, that's going to be in the same vein of the Black Bay 58 from Tudor, is pretty interesting, though I don't think that it's incredibly cutting edge of them. I mean, they are basically knocking off a 58 and going in the same trail of thought as all the other sports watch brands, but they're the next in line to need to release one of those things. Though what I do find incredibly interesting about this particularly is they're using the Autavia name in a non-chronograph watch. Now, I'm sure I can think of a few watches in the past that also did this, but what do you guys think about this Autavia branded dive watch? I mean, Tag Heuer has other dive watches. Are they possibly going to be taking the whole heritage line and renaming it to the Autavia line? I don't know. It's a little bit confusing. But I wanted to share this with you guys for a quick video, and I also am hoping to be the first one to drop this, and sorry Tag Heuer, I had to do it on you. You can blame it on your web developer for leaving this picture laying around for wandering eyes like my own. Anyway guys, quick video here, let me know what you think about this. Am I crazy? Am I a conspiracy theorist? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. You guys tell me. Leave it below. Also, no hat today for you guys that have loved the hat. Not a safari day here in South Florida. If you don't watch all of my videos, you wouldn't understand that, so watch my other videos and maybe you will. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. You have been chatting with John P. Ciao.